Previously on Board Game of Thrones.
All right.
I have a march order.
Go ahead.
And I would like my first one to be this one.
Mm-hmm.
I want to move him down into Moat Caitlin.
Well, you got Kelly right there.
Right, that's itching for that battle.
I knew that I had to occupy Moat Caitlin if I did not want to be cut off from the rest of the landmass. Otherwise, I would have been trapped on the front.
This is going to be the first little
Oh,
fight
wait.
of the game.
Reek doesn't have any
know
balls
what?
now, so.
You know
Damn. This is going to be the first little
Oh,
fight of
wait.
the game.
Reek doesn't have
You
any
know
balls
what?
now, so.
You know
Damn.
You know what? That's okay. Take it.
So you're taking
You're
your
not
march
giving
order
it
out?
to
You're
me.
not.
I claimed it first.
I'm taking the march order
Why
out.
would you waste a march order?
I got my reasons.
All right.
So I can tell right now that this is going to be a long game with Sam. He claimed to have let me have Moat Caitlin. He did not let me have it. I took it first, and I was lucky that I had a higher position on the Iron Throne influence track so that I was able to use my march orders to take over Moat Caitlin. He had march orders too, and he decided, I'm not gonna fight her. And he was like, you can have it. Do your thing. Whatever he does. I don't know what he does. But he did not let me have it. I took it first, I claimed it, and he decided he didn't want to fight for it.
It's still really early in the game, and my strategy still hasn't changed yet. It's consolidate, move, especially with the start. Once I have all my power right there consolidated, so now I'm able to move. That's why I didn't attack her in the first round.
Round one over. Let's move up that little hourglass thingy. Currently in the lead is the Starks and the Greyjoys with 3 castles apiece. Me and you have 1, and the Baratheons have 2.
We do.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right.
The cards.
Let's flip these Westeros cards.
First one is what?
Every round after the first round begins by drawing a card from each of the 3 Westeros decks, which are then resolved in order.
Supply. Adjust supply track.
Oh,
Reconcile armies.
swank.
Does this fuck Sam over?
No, it does. It does even better.
2.
for me.
Last days of summer. Nothing happens. And 3. March +1 orders cannot be played this planning phase. Reigns of
Damn,
Autumn.
down.
And we have a Wildling card.
Some cards in the Westeros decks are marked with a wildling icon. For each such icon, the wildling threat token is advanced 1 space on the wildling track.
Okay, so adjust supply track the first thing. So look at
Everyone
your
with
supplies.
supplies.
I think I'm
Still
pretty
not-
solid.
still magpie
1, 2,
one.
3. I have 3 barrels.
When resolving the Supply Westeros card, each house in turn order counts the number of supply icons printed on areas it controls, and then moves its supply token on the supply track to reflect that level of supply.
So now go to your March orders. Everyone has it down?
Yep.
All right, let's reveal mine.
Oh, she didn't do what I thought she was gonna do.
I told you, Sam. All right, let me think here. Well, I get to figure out what I want if I want to replace mine to look at that card first.
Isn't that? Oh, okay.
So let's talk for a second, Sam.
Okay.
Here's the deal. So I'm not going to move into your territory. So I'm not going to replace your defense order. Just letting you know that. So I am going to choose to look at the card instead.
Okay.
Wait, let me make sure that I want to do that. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Just insurance, man. Just insurance.
No, I get it, man.
Massing on the Milkwater. If he has more than 1 house card in his hand, he discards all cards with the highest combat strength. Everyone else, if they have more than 1 house card in their hand, they must choose and discard one of those cards. Highest bidder, return his entire house card discard pile into his hand.
So the only person that has raid orders is me. So nobody has.
I'm gonna keep it on top. Stop.
Take it away. Next March order is Baratheon. Do you have any march orders?
I do. So this homeboy right here is gonna skip to this ship, then to this ship, all the way down here.
Okay.
Y'all wonder how I did that.
No, I
A
got it.
little bit.
No, I got it. She
This-
has a
this
boat here.
guy-
She has a boat
She's
here.
allowed
Sure.
to jump.
I wasn't sure if it was like a multi-boat adjacency.
Move up the track, Baratheon.
Okay.
Cool beans.
So next would
Yeah,
be
your order, take it back.
Lannister.
Yep.
I am just gonna move here.
Interesting. All right, move on to Greyjoy. I mean, Stark.
I don't have any march.
No march, huh?
Here we go.
I know, right?
We need to river run, bro.
I think,
Yeah,
I think
here we
Sammy
go.
needs a timer.
Give me a
River
moment.
run. You need.
We're gonna move this bad boy right over here.
Interesting.
I'm going to move here to the Reach.
All right. Any more march orders? You have another one, right, Sam?
I do. I'm coming after you. With these,
Pretty
that,
sure she saw that coming.
yeah, and with that support, that's a +2 on top of it.
You guys gotta pull cards.
Both houses now choose and reveal one house card. House cards represent characters lending their abilities and strength to combat.
And a +1 for the sword.
Here we
You gotta
go.
pull a card, bro.
Oh, it broke down a lot faster than I thought it was going to, actually.
Sam was ready for
These
this.
count as defense
I mean,
or just attack?
you figured that that's what he was gonna do.
You got your card?
I do.
All right.
This is where it's interesting. There's no dice roll.
All right.
Put them down, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Reveal your card.
He's like,
If you are in this combat, you may choose the area which your opponent retreats. You must choose the legal area where the opponent slows its units. I have a +4 plus a sword. You die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I die. But you can't use that card.
I think the battle between Sam and Kelly, Sam blew his load. We all saw it coming. He made a mistake. Kelly strategized that battle. She knew she was going to lose, and Sam played his strongest card, and she knew that was going to happen. And she did that all strategically to make sure Sam starts cutting down his army. The next couple of rounds, I think Sam's going to be aggressive going to the east and maybe north, but Kelly is going to beat him in the long run. I think he made a huge mistake, and I told him, you should have attacked in the beginning to throw her off her game. You gave her a turn to think about what she wanted to do, and she knew that was going to happen. I think that was a terrible move on Sam's part.
Oh, snap!
So Sam, take this back.
okay, I am going to take a trip to Old Town with my two tours here. So that's another castle. Everyone done their marches?
Yep. Time to
Alright.
consolidate power.
Consolidate power orders represent the garnering of local favor, the collection of income tax, and the harvesting of resources from areas under the player's control.
So instead of consolidating power, I'm gonna spawn another ship.
All right, everyone consolidated power?
Yep.
All right, remove your
I'm
defense orders.
so far behind.
Remove
the
your
castles.
support orders.
Support orders represent martial assistance to combat in an adjacent area. A player may not only grant support to his own adjacent units, but to adjacent units controlled by other players.
All right, so in the last round, Greyjoy got 2 castles, and he is in first place. So it currently has 4 castles, and he is in first place. In third place, we have 3 houses tied. Tyrell, Baratheon, and Stark all have 3 castles, and in last place for now, we have Lannister with only 1 castle.
We had a fight, our first fight.
Dang.
Kelly versus Sam.
Oh, we got 2 wildling tokens, which means the wildling army is up at 4 right now.
And Joe got to see the top card.
Jasmine, very good strategy, I must say, about using the ship. She learned that really
I
quickly.
did. I hopped some ships, guys. I hopped 2 ships.
No, you used your navy really well in that last round.
Thanks, guys.
Next time on Board Game of Thrones.
I feel like it's time to shake things up a little bit. I think we should bid on all 3 influence tracks.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, Sam.